By now, the world has seen Ja Morant in the strip club on his IG Live, flashing a gun and rapping NBA YoungBoy lyrics. Well, you know, everybody has an opinion on it, especially in the sports talk world. And Jalen Rose, he always has a good perspective on things. And I do, for the most part now, I do like his takes on a lot of things and situations. And this time is no different. I'm going to play what he said, and then I'll follow up with my commentary.
I am Ja Morant. Like, you guys have got a chance to see me grow up for public consumption since 1991. And I've been involved in drug raids. I've survived assassination attempts. I've been that undisciplined young person that was trying to figure out how to be famous, how to be successful, and how to change the dynamics of my family. The one thing that young people have to understand, and in Ja Morant's case, when you first get drafted, you go from being a member of the family, a member of the crew, to being the leader, to being the breadwinner. And first and foremost, I hear a lot of people talking about like his family and his crew. When you the leader, it's on you, because you end up searching that lifestyle.
Wanting to be down. And what I had to learn is that people come into your life for 4 reasons: to add, subtract, multiply, or divide. You have to choose wisely. He has way too much to lose. Trust me, I've been that young player carrying a gun. And Will Bond alluded to this. When you start waving it, that could get you killed. That's an entirely different thing than we're talking about. A superstar athlete should be putting themselves in position. And as Stephen A. mentioned, that's him on the video, on his IG Live. Ain't nobody coaxing him. Ain't nobody ain't nobody egging him on to do that. That's a personal choice. And a lot of times, guys, as I mentioned, fame can be a drug. You end up wanting to, and I don't know what type of pain that he deals with and type of anxiety that he has, or what types of substances that he may be using. And I'm glad in his statement that he owned that I need to make changes for me, because as the leader, as the breadwinner, you control the environment. The people that are around you, you select. And a lot of times, unfortunately, and Will Bond alluded to this also, when we start to get fame, when we start to get money, then we try to feel like we keeping it real. Like we trying to be down now. We trying to be tough now. We trying to be hard now. But you made it. And once you make it, your job is to uplift, to enlighten. And I'm glad this actually happened at this point of his life. And I don't know, he's a 23-year-old young man. Nobody got arrested. Nobody got injured. And I'm hearing too many stories about pistols, okay? Allegedly with the 17-year-old kid, allegedly with the Indiana Pacers staff. Last night on IG Live, I saw the video like you guys did, brandishing the gun. The next step to that is now recovery. And I believe that he's on that path. I'm happy that he's on that path. He's gonna return, and he's gonna be a better person. And because of all of this taking place, he's now gonna be able to live his full potential.
I'm glad that Jalen Rose did speak up for Ja Morant in this situation. Yes, he's young, he's 23 years old. He's making a lot of dumb decisions. Thank God they haven't landed him in jail or anything like that. No one has been physically hurt. Well, the 17-year-old, but we don't know if he had that coming or not. They said he threw the ball at Ja Morant's head. That's what Ja said. So we really don't know what happened with that particular situation. You know, it can get heated on the basketball court. Even at girls' games, it gets heated. That situation aside, it hasn't gotten physical. Things keep heating up as far as him with guns. We keep hearing stories about him with guns, like Jalen pointed out, but no one has been injured. No shots have been fired. So hopefully now that this situation has occurred and the NBA has given him this punishment and and it's not over yet. We know he was suspended for the 2 games. I'm hearing now they're investigating whether he'll be suspended for more, because they need to see, did he bring that gun on the team plane, or was that something he got from somebody there at the strip club and he was just holding it up trying to be cute with his NBA YoungBoy lyrics? Who knows? But it may be additional penalty coming from the NBA. Memphis fans can only hope that this is enough to wake Ja up. I hope he wakes up from this. He's a great player. He has so much potential in the NBA that it would be sad to see him get kicked out of the NBA or something worse happen than that, because there are definitely worse things that he can encounter, waving guns and doing the kind of things that they're, pointing out is happening with him and running with the wrong crowd than just getting kicked out the NBA. So hopefully this is enough to shake him up and be like, okay, well, I got to move differently. Say, homie, I'll catch up with you later. You can't go on the road with me this time. I'll get you next time. Or just, you know what I'm saying, be a little more selective in the group that you have around you. Maybe you can't take 6, you could take 2. The 2 that's going to keep you level-headed, the 2 that, are not going to be rah-rah and get you hyped up to do the wrong thing or to put yourself out there in any kind of way. I'm really glad Jalen Rose spoke up. I had forgotten how much trouble and different things that Jalen had gotten into previously, but we look at him and he's doing great. He's a successful commentator. He has books and other things, I do believe. It just goes to show you that even though these young kids, they're here, they're making millions of dollars and they're making mistakes, they can turn that around. Hopefully that's no different for Ja. He did make a statement, and this is what he said. I take full responsibility for my actions last night. I'm sorry to my family, teammates, coaches, fans, partners, the city of Memphis, and the entire Grizzlies organization for letting you down. I'm going to take some time away to get help and work on learning better methods of dealing with stress and my overall well-being. So that was Ja Morant's statement. Who knows if he really said that, but hopefully this time away does help him to figure out what's the best thing to do for him and his career and his family. I hope that he does whatever he needs to do to make things better for his whole situation. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Make sure you hit the like button before you go and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until next time, peace.